Okay, let's have a go at this question. Right, so the question says we're going to estimate the area from x equals 1 to x equals 5 on this graph using 1 unit intervals. Okay, so let's shade in this area so we know what we're talking about. Okay, so it's this area in between here. How many intervals are there? 5, you reckon? 1, 4. That's a 2, that's a 3, that's a 4. Okay, so there's going to be 4 intervals. Okay, good to know. Alright, now, hands up if you use the trapezoidal rule. Yep, that's what I would have gone for as well, because at the moment that's the most accurate form of estimation that we're aware of. Okay. So, for the trapezoidal rule, the area is equal to h on 2 times by f of a plus twice f of b plus twice of f of c 1, 2, 3, plus twice f of d plus f of e. Okay. And we're going to need to know what f of a, f of b, f of c, f of d, and f of e are. We're going to need to know those values. So if we let a equal 1, and we put 1 into this function, what's that going to come out to be? Can you type it in, please? Negative?
Yeah, negative
13 over 2. Good. Let's do f of 2. Negative 37. 37?
No.
I got negative 14.
Probably have to type that back.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Maybe not. Negative 14.
I got negative 14.
No, but that's when you times it by 2, it's negative 14.
Yeah. But you
meant to.
Yeah, you meant to.
Yeah, but that's not what he asked.
I just want the f of 2.
Oh, f2, then that'd be negative 7.
Negative 7?
Oh, so yeah, negative 7.
And then just the f of 3?
Negative 13 on 2.
Negative 6.5.
Negative 6.5, yeah, which is the same as negative 13 on 2. And that works okay because it's symmetrical, so I can undo that. F of 4?
Negative 5.
Negative 5, and f of 5?
Negative 5 on 2.
Negative 5 on 2. Excellent. Okay, so it's just going to help if you have those values before we start to plug them in. Alright, so what is the value of h in our scenario?
1.
H is going to be equal 1 because our width intervals are 1 unit, as stated in the question. So this is 1/2 times by f of a, which was negative 13 on 2, plus 2 times negative 7, plus 2 times negative 13 on 2, plus 2 times negative 5, plus negative 5 on 2. Okay? And let's type that in, see what it comes to.
Yeah, because I put
Negative 46.
Negative 46. Units squared.
Oh, so that's without the half. Yeah, multiplied out. Negative 23 is the final answer.
Negative 23 units squared. Okay, let's just pause there for a second. Errol, you keep going. Can you verify that answer for me? So our area has negative 23 units squared. What's wrong with that picture?
Negative.
It's negative, right? We have a negative area. And so really, the negative represents that this area is below the x-axis. Okay? But if it does say, let's say this is it's a cross-section of a river. you're going to have to interpret that answer and say, okay, this cross-section is obviously a positive area, so you're going to apply and say, okay, that's actually 23 units squared. Okay, depending on what the scenario of the question is.
But if the cross-section of the river dips down, so it is like a negative function, would you still make it positive?
The area
Yeah,
is.
you'd still make it positive, okay, because area is always positive.
So
you'd say this
you
one,
can't have negative
the area is 23 units squared.
Would you say 23 units height is below, like,
Below sea level.
below
Yeah,
sea
below the
level or
surface.
below whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone happy with that one?
Yes.